Call of Juarez Bound in Blood is a deep and mature shooter game. It's an intense action shooter taking place in the Wild West, but also a strong multiplayer component to play with. In most modes, you're playing two teams, the Outlaws and the Deputies. The first one, which is actually maybe one of my favorites, it's the Wild West Legends mode, which is basically reliving through the classical iconic situations of the Wild West. So for instance, breaking into a bank and taking the loot out of town, or hunting for outlaws like Billy the Kid. The opposite team has to stop you from completing these objectives. You also have something which is very innovative, which is called the Wanted mode. So basically you have one person who is elected as the Wanted and everyone has to kill him. So you can play that in one single team, so everyone against the Wanted. Or you can play that in teams, meaning that one team has a Wanted and all the other guys from the other team have to kill him, and then you have to protect him, and then it switches to the other team where you have to kill their Wanted and they have to protect him. The bounty mode is actually something which is active on all the multiplayer modes. It's a system which rewards players for being efficient shooters, so the more people you kill, the more money you earn, but then also the price on your head is rising, meaning that you become a much more interesting targets for the other ones. When you play ranked match, you're going to have access to around 15 different classes. So you have very different strategies for the classes. Some are more close range fighting with two guns, some can throw dynamite, some have shotguns. Well, I would say the classes are more and more expensive as you move along the list. So the end ones are really cool, but again, it's not unbalanced. So even a good player just playing the gunslinger basic class, which is just two guns and a rifle, he can make quite an impression over a guy who has the latest class. In an unranked match, you can spend money as you earn it inside the local game and then get your preferred class more and more powerful in a ranked match. Then you can unlock new classes and upgrade each one of them to be even more powerful. In some maps you can get access to horses. The thing is you can still shoot on top of the horse, which is very cool. You can get shot on the top of a horse. And one of the winning strategies for the deputies who want to stop the outlaws from breaking out of the city is to actually shoot down the horses. So it's not very nice to animals, but you can get to do that. I would say my favorite thing about the game is the variety of situations you can find into the single-player missions. You start with the American Civil War, then you get to sink a steamboat with a cannon, then you get to ride canoes, you go to Indian reservation. It's always different situation, and even the ending in a temple, I'm not going to say much more about it, but it's really different, refreshing all the time. Call of Juarez Bound in Blood is coming to PC, Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, and is going to ship on June 30.
You see that?